Imagine having hundreds of millions of streams. Everyone is listening to your track. Everyone is talking about your track. Because this is how it's done. In this video, I'm going to share with you a series of tips. And all of these tips involve getting your music into the hands of people who are going to share it to more people. And those people will share it to more people, and the next people will share it to even more people. And that's the secret of getting your music to go viral. There has to be a reason for people to share it. People won't just share your music because it's a good track. There are plenty of other good tracks out there. The music has to be attached to something else that is going to act as a catalyst to get the music to travel further. There are so many artists who have launched their careers off the back of a viral hit. Whether it's Carly Rae Jepsen, who very cleverly made a viral campaign out of her Run Away With Me song, where she used hashtag #RunAwayWithMeme, and Vine stars were making vines out of her track, and that blew her up. And then you've got Ray Stremmett, whose track Black Beatles was used in all of the Mannequin Challenge videos back in 2016. Yeah, 2016, that was 3 years ago. Time flies, right? And then, who could forget this chart topper?
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't exactly leave out the most viral track we've ever had in our lifetime and probably would ever be in our lifetime. You've probably figured it out by now that it's not going to be easy to get your track to go viral. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of luck, and it's going to take a great track to make it go viral. So here is my 7 tips on how to get your track to go viral. My first tip is go and get your music where everyone is flocking to. Find out what the new platform is, what's everyone using right now, and then go and get your music there and take advantage of this untouched land that is available for you to go and use and get your track out there and get it to go viral. Today it is TikTok. TikTok was the most downloaded app in 2019. Lil Nas X has just had a huge hit off the back of TikTok, and you will have seen his quote at the start of this video. He would have paid TikTok for the amount of exposure he has got completely for free. Now, to get your music to go viral on TikTok, you're going to need to spend some money. You need to send all of the influencers on TikTok a pitch saying that you are willing to pay for them to use your track. You could try and ask them to do it for free, but I would recommend getting some momentum on your hashtag or your trend first and then asking them to do it for free. And what I would do is approach them all and set them a challenge, and then you can pay them to use your track in a particular challenge and then get it trending, and other people will follow, and then it will become a trend. That's exactly how Lil Nas X got his track to go viral, and there will be many, many more to go viral from TikTok. The second thing you can do is create a hard-hitting music video. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll probably know that I'm not a huge advocate for spending thousands on a music video. They just don't get the views anymore, especially for emerging artists, and the YouTube algorithm isn't really designed for one-off music videos, so it won't push it out. However, if you can do a music video on a budget, then absolutely go ahead and do it. Or if you want a chance of going viral, then make a music video, especially if it's creative, like the band OK Go, who launched their entire career off a budget music video. They got 50 million views by stacking up some treadmills and choreographing a dance routine to their track, and then people thought it was so cool and funny that they wanted to share it. Another thing you can do is try and raise awareness for a cause with your music. So you can create a music video that raises awareness for something, and it also promotes your track. So you're doing two good things. You could team up with a brand, you could team up with a charity. So think creatively about your music video. The third thing is something that I love. I do it every single day here at Burstamo, and that's creating memes and putting tracks over the top and then linking the track in the bottom when you're running it as an ad. So, for example, you find a meme which could go viral or already has gone viral, and then put your track over the top of it and run it as an ad and link the full track in the comments. And because it goes in the comments and it is you that is the account, it will automatically be pinned to the top. So everyone who wants to know what the track is will be able to see the track and then go and listen. And then you can run ads to everyone who has shown willingness to engage with memes and also likes your genre of music, and it works amazingly. It's a great way to get a track to have a viral effect. And another thing you can do is, instead of finding memes from elsewhere, create memes from your music video. There's a page on Facebook called Music Life, I think, yeah, Music Life, and Polydor Records, Sony, and Virgin are all advertising their artists by creating memes from their music video and then again linking the track in the comments, and it is creating so much awareness for the band and also getting more streams on the tracks. The fourth tip is to hire a sync company or land yourself a publishing deal, because if you get your music used in a TV series or a movie soundtrack and the TV series or the movie blows up, then everyone will head to Spotify and want to listen to the soundtrack. And if it becomes a timeless TV series, people will listening to your track forever more. You will constantly get streams on that track and everyone will want to listen to it, especially if the movie just blows up and everyone's talking about it, then everyone will be singing the theme tune. So don't overlook sync and don't worry about the royalty side of things. All we're looking to do today is just promote your music and take you from an emerging artist to being a worldwide established artist. The fifth thing is paid influencers. So here you can create a viral effect by paying major influencers on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube to give shout outs for your track saying that they like it. And what you'll find is that because word of mouth is such a strong form of marketing, people will share with their friends that track because they saw someone that they respect on Instagram share the track and they think, okay, I'll share that track too because it must be good. I've listened to it, it is a good track, and I'll share it with my friends. So having an influencer marketing campaign could really help, and you can do it yourself. Just find big accounts in various niches and reach out to them and ask how much it would cost to give a shout out for your track. Tip number 6 is an amazing one which I discovered myself, and this came from when I was trying to market the Burstamo blog and get more people reading on it. One of the tips I got from a friend was to search similar blog titles and find other people who have shared those articles and then reach out to them and make them aware of your article. And I thought, could this be used for music? So I tested it on a few of our artists and it was amazing. We found so many people willing to retweet and share tracks on Twitter. And what you need to do is find people who have shared similar artists to yours and then make them aware of your track. And because they have already showed a willingness to share music they like, you don't even have to ask them for a share. They will do it anyway and retweet it if they like it. So I've done a full video on how to do this, and it's about 10 minutes long, and it will explain the whole process of how to get hundreds of retweets on your music video. And the final one, tip number 7, is offer your music royalty free. And if you don't have a budget for promotion, then the likelihood is then you're willing to give up some royalties to get your music out there. There are YouTubers who have millions and millions of views on their videos, constantly looking for music. So just simply go to their channel, go to the about section and offer your music royalty free. And if you get your music in, say, 10 YouTube videos which get 1 million views, that is 10 million people who have listened to your track, which is an amazing result which you couldn't even have imagined getting, but when you started writing and producing your track. So there's all the tips. Go out there, buy your lottery ticket, see if you can blow up your career in a matter of months. If you're a long-term subscriber of this channel, then you will know that we don't really advocate for trying to just blow up overnight. It is a long-term process and you should look to sustainably grow your fan base. But if you do want to try and blow up in a matter of weeks, then go for it, use these tips and see if you can make it happen. If you found this video useful, do give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more music marketing videos like this, we are uploading 3 times a week now, so do subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.